What it is, what it do, cyber world. Welcome to the Ash Said It Show. I am your host, Ash Brown. I appreciate all the love and support. Over 1,800 episodes, 500,000 streams, and 100,000 downloads. Wow, that's a mouthful. That's a lot going on. And I appreciate you guys for all of your support, all of your continued love. It makes a huge, huge difference. Today, I've got the founder and CEO of Brown Aspiration, the wonderful Beth Adams. Hey, Beth.
Hey, Ash. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be on your podcast.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, Beth, what part of the U.S. are you at today?
I am located in Maryland, in Orrington, Maryland, right outside of Annapolis.
Beth, how did Brown Aspiration come to be?
I've always been an avid journaler. My day job or career was in IT. I was constantly on computers, but after work, I just wanted to go analog and just unplug, having to sit in front of a computer all day. So journaling was always my outlet, even as a child, creating stories and writing. So you could not, my family used to make a joke that I could not go to Target or down the Walgreens aisle without picking up like 9 notebooks, right? But as I traversed the aisles, I noticed that a lot of it didn't really represent me, right? So I would see these pictures of women, like, boss babes and stuff like that, but didn't really reflect me or my culture.
Right.
So I wanted something that was positive imagery of me in the Black community in particular, but just Black and brown.
Right.
And so I started as a gift for some friends for Christmas, where I designed and created some notebooks for them as a Christmas present. And they fell in love with them and like, no, you need to sell these. And I went to local events around D.C. and Maryland, and then it just continued to blossom. And then in 2018, I officially launched Brown Aspiration. We got invited to, our first year was insane. We got, almost crashed our website on Black Friday.
Oh, wow.
Because there was a need. And then we got invited to the National Stationery Show in New York, and we were exhibiting as an emerging artist and brand among all the big box buyers. And we did that. We were invited for 2 years in a row. And we just continued to grow and blossom. And here we are entering our 4th year on February 1st.
Whoop, whoop. Congratulations. That's huge.
Thank you.
What would you say was the biggest hurdle in the beginning?
I think for me, so I had worked in, like I said, IT. I've delivered websites and mobile apps and stuff, but this was a whole new segment, retail. And just learning how to get your stuff, product placement and packaging. And then funds and finances. Learning that, a lot of paper is manufactured out of the country. But if I wanted to manufacture it in the country, it's like 10 times the price. Yeah. But it's something I decided I wanted to do, that I wanted to have U.S.-made products. I wanted to find, ecologically friendly products as manufacturers. And so I, spent a lot of time researching. But that also took capital. So I invested in my dream. As a single mom, I took some savings. My son is even here. He was helping me at late night designing, sitting next to me, being my co-producer, as you say, co-designer. But the biggest challenge is really the capital, because I feel like I could have invested more time early on if I didn't have to keep my day job to support my dream. And I think that's still a challenge a lot for people of color, specifically women, who want to have capital or startup capital. I find it even more difficult if you're not in an IT arena or certain things to find investors who are willing to do something in retail, which can be a hit or miss. You can sometimes have great products but just not have awareness. So you need money to market. So a lot of it comes back to capital and really access to it to fund your dream.
What comes to you when I say your proudest moment?
Oh my God. So we won awards. We've recently been in Essence and Blast Up and Reader's Digest and other magazines. For the Christmas guides and 2020 things you need to watch out for. But really my proudest moment, I was at a local event when I first started, and I had my journals out on display in our booth. And 2 little girls two little brown girls.
Aww.
Little black girls walked up and had tears in her eyes. She was like, "That looks just like me.
Aww.
I've never seen a book look like me." And it truly just felt like that's confirmation of why I do this.
Yes.
Because it's not necessarily the recognition. It's the pivotal point that sometimes you have to see yourself.
Yeah.
And see yourself in a positive light sometimes. To have that image remind you, even when you don't necessarily see it. And that's why I do what I do with our brand. Because it's always, the media isn't always friendly towards women of color.
No,
a lot of things are stereotypical. It's how we're displayed. And, you know, we're not always highlighted that, you know, we start businesses in large faster than any other group. But we have degrees. We're obtaining degrees in larger amounts than any other demographic group. Yeah. Those are not always what gets highlighted about us. And so having a platform to just celebrate beautiful images of us, it means the world to me when it resonates with someone. Yeah.
And when I saw the product, it just stuck out to me. I was like, oh my gosh, we need this in like every store. Like everybody needs to be featuring these. It needs to be on everybody's shelf. You know, so
I'm working on it. I agree with you.
It's coming. All right, we're putting that out into the universe. Putting that out there. But let's talk a little bit about some of the offerings. What are some of the specific products that people can find on your website?
One of our things is our signature notebooks, and journals. They have just positive images. We have everything from hardcover, if that's what you need, like just to have on your desktop every morning to write down your affirmations, your to-dos, so forth. Or we have pocket goes, ones that fit in your small pocket, you just can slide in your bag. All of them, again, have positive images. We do our Undated Planners, so it's planners where you can have calendars, whether it's monthly or weekly, but it's undated. So you don't have to start in January. You know how everyone does. You start in January, you forget February, try to pick it back up in March. No, ours is undated. So you can start in April, and it would not matter. It's a 12-month category planner that can start anytime. So there's no time to restart. There's no problem with restarting or resetting. We have everything from pens, cute little accessory pouches that are pencil cases / makeup carry kits. Yeah, so it's a little bit of everything for your office wear. And that's what we absolutely love. Like I said, I started off in journaling and so forth, and this is a cute office decor is my thing. Right?
I love it. I absolutely love that. Now, Beth, where can people go to check out more on the products and to follow you on social media?
Oh, absolutely. So you can find us at brownaspiration.com. Brown Aspiration on just about every social media, except Instagram, we're Brown Aspiration Store. But you can follow us everywhere. We actually have stuff coming up for not only Black History Month, but Women's Month. Okay. So the next 60 days will be riddled with deals.
Whoop, whoop. All right. Looking forward to it. Yes. Love that. Love that energy. Beth, thank you so much for coming through today. Certainly appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me, Ash.
Not a problem. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face. You tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.